Sonz of K.A.O.Z, man. Damn. People always talking, man.
20 years plus in the game, still got the flame lit. Address me as father. Y'all are all my infants.
Hip-hop has evolved over the years. Some people believe it's lost its flavor. An Aurora hip-hop group is reviving taste buds with the release of their new project, Silent Kings. Sonz of K.A.O.Z is a hip-hop group that goes all the way back to 1989, but the two group members didn't always vibe.
At the time, we were in rival crews, and there was another brother that we knew introduced both of us together. Like, hey, you probably needed this, stop beefing and, link up.
The beefing turned into hip-hop battles, but off the playground was a different story.
We weren't doing basketball, like we were up in the lab, or not playing football, we was up in the lab and stuff like that. So we just, we just kept doing it.
Right. And see, things were different then. That was before the social media aspect, so, and then us being so far away from New York, because that's where a lot of our inspiration was coming from. But it was coming from other places too. This is an isolated area, where we just had such a passion for it.
Study with Incas, levitated pyramids, bloody the battlefield. Only spare little kids, talk water walkers, elements of minerals, build with strategies with gods and generals. What?
Sonz of K.A.O.Z talks about their inspiration.
Oh man, EPMD's work, Eric B. and Rakim, Gangstar, I mean, Public Enemy,
Third Base,
everybody that was out back then.
Now we spot y'all pants too tight to rap. Now we got y'all.
And see, back then too was about vinyl, and cassettes. Man, we used to go out everywhere and try to get the newest records. So wherever the event was, we try to show up.
Naperville, Chicago,
right, Rockford,
Joliet, Rockford,
Cal,
Wisconsin, Cal. I mean, if they had a show like they wanted like the K.A.O.Z to come or Sonz of K.A.O.Z to come, like we were there and stuff like that. And then, we used to catch the bus and the train.
Oh, man.
Bus again to Chicago to go to Dr. Wax and record stores and stuff up in Chicago, up in the South Side.
Yeah.
To look at vinyl, pick out vinyl and stuff like that, then come all the way back home and try to chop it up. And I think that's what I miss the most about hip hop. Now there's no digging for sounds and stuff like that. Now it's it's all computer, but back in the day,
it was hands on. Everything was.
You pick up an album and just by the cover, if the cover was dope, it was like, it got some chops on this, got some sounds on this.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right. We got the cultural aspect of hip hop. We just didn't get the music. We got the culture that came with it. So it gave us an opportunity, instead of us using our energy as young men and being destructive with the energy, we were able to do something positive. And that's what's so dope about hip hop. It allows you to still be, have competitions amongst one another without destroying one another.
Cool. Okay. You want to finish our drugs? Okay. Do you want? Because I can always drop in there.
Actually, we just did a hip hop show in Aurora a couple months ago on the wall, and we had the Football Society family, those who were acting right at the time, they came through.
K.A.O.Z Society is a bigger group that DJ Nikhil and KIK are a part of. Here's a look at that performance.
Little wisdom, we can't forget the gospel. Put up them hands like a Sunday service. We keeping these apples service on purpose. When we highly favored when we kick these verses. You witnessing God working for certain. When we no pad like the Bible, I'm holding the higher. Ride like the rap messiah until I die, retire, flow straight from the soul like Mahalia singing the gospel. Make them feel the rap, but gotta be sucking trying. Lot of snakes in the garden, you listen, you hear them. Keep my eyes on the Judas, you usually spot them off and drop the science in the math. Give them a little.
That's Higher Arc. He says today's youth doesn't have the same inspiration that his generation did.
It ain't as significant to them because it ain't as close to them.
No,
You see what I mean? My grandma's still alive and she dealt with all that. You know what I mean? My mom and them, they dealt with it. A lot of these kids are growing up, their parents are from the 90s when it was wild and nobody was thinking about no civil rights and everybody was just going on the day-to-day. So I don't expect a lot of these young kids to understand that.
So that reminds me, that's part of our job to kind of
You know, kind of remind them a little. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, think about
like
it.
drop
Think
the
about
seed
it.
a little.
No doubt.
There comes a time when, you know, everybody ain't partying, man. Life is real. You're unemployed. Something's going on. You know, got a disease.
Every night.
You know what I'm saying? You got economic situations. You got life, right? And people ain't speaking to the people anymore.
This content, there's stuff that you can actually attach to versus like, you know, there's certain things these days that you listen to and it's mumbling or it's just hype or it's something where it's just, yeah, it's catchy, but there's no relatability. There's no meaning to it. Yeah, exactly.
Sonz of K.A.O.Z has continued to release music over the years, and they're not ready to stop.
We were actually up in the studio working up on a K.A.O.Z Society project, and like it's called The First Nine.
Yeah, so we're gonna be dropping a lot of jewels collectively all year.
K.I.K. talks about their first album.
The very first project we did, it was called It's Chaos. And it was just me and the kid.
Yeah, well, we did it one evening.
Yeah, it was because we had this thing, you know, like we would start like maybe like around 10 o'clock in the morning and go all the way to 10 o'clock the next morning. And so we knocked out maybe 3 albums like that.
Like the Neberu, clap the heavens too. Honeydew from Mogadishu. Delicate, militant, yet elegant. Topic still relevant. Freedom still yelling.
Sonz of K.A.O.Z was a group who never really aspired to have a record deal.
Now, don't get us wrong. We don't have nothing against labels, really, because we got a label, right? The only difference is that we do build on freedom, justice, equality, and just doing people correctly. You know what I mean? And if it wasn't for some good labels that have existed, we wouldn't have heard the music we heard because hip-hop wasn't looked at as something that could be profitable to begin with, or even an art.
Artistically so, K.I.K. gives his definition of good hip-hop.
Like a good meal. It's like some good soul food, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not like fast food.
It's honest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like it stays with you after you eat it.
No.
Like you go to McDonald's to eat some shit, then you gotta go shit. But this like stays with you. It might give you a heart attack and high blood pressure, but it still stays with you and it's good.
And if you didn't catch that, he has another way to explain it.
You walk into a room, there's a woman up in a bikini, kind of skinny, you know, she look all right. Then you walk into a room, there's somebody there that's thick. You know, the skinny woman, it might be good for the night, but this one is good for life. You know what I'm saying? I want this to be like good for life.
All right.
Is that cool?
Yep.
Ready?
And why do they continue to make music after all these years?
Basically, you know, like we do it for the children, do it for the people. We just trying to educate people a little and just have fun and just bars and beats and just not the negative, just trying to enforce the positive and just trying to, hey, we can do this.
Whether it's the K.A.O.Z Society project or Sonz of K.A.O.Z, these two are always working.
But we are officially in the lab working on our project, which is it's called The Silent Kings. It's the Sonz of K.A.O.Z. It's an EP, but it got like 12 songs on it.
Sonz of K.A.O.Z will continue to make hip-hop that sticks with you, the kind that's good for your soul.
Brandon Gilliam, don't falter. Strong like the rock of Gibraltar. I walk the water like Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Competition won a battle, but y'all can't blaze the gift. No blunts and alcohol, still burn your protocol. Competition won a battle, I take out all of y'all. This is pro-black rap trying to save the people who say we ain't equal. Forget the evil that's off the top of the dome in front of the camera. My mom's name is Shan and I hold a hammer. You're not ready for those hot potent lyrics like that, son. Put bums in here. Let's go. We those black guys who were prophesized to come. Bust off, don't even need a gun. Demonstrating terror tactics, backing kids backwards. Respect my blackness. Microphones get fractured. Dalai Lama, Ramadan, a black nationalist. Savage with the wordplay, still respect the gift. Civilized or uncivilized, we used to do that. Now we gotta step to these kids with baseball bats. Run the gospel, stumping whack rappers in the potholes. Manifold blows, contaminations like Chernobyl. Respect the logo.